Sports Wrap, sponsored by Cox, bringing us closer.
3.5 years after being hired to take William & Mary Athletics to even greater heights, in just 1 month after the school decided to cut 7 varsity sports, athletic director Samantha Huge and William & Mary have parted ways. I'm Bruce Rader. She was the first woman athletic director in the 327-year history of William & Mary. Tonight, Samantha Huge is out. Her resignation comes a day after English professor Suzanne Hagedorn filed a vote of no confidence regarding the AD's admitted plagiarism in a letter that she wrote after the school decided to eliminate those 7 non-revenue sports. In a nutshell, Ms. Huge was hired away from Texas A&M and tasked with the changing of the culture at an institution that really doesn't embrace change so much. Her first big public move was to accept the resignation of longtime football coach Jimmy Laycock after 39 years. She replaced him with former Virginia coach Mike London. A year and a half ago, she fired basketball coach Tony Shaver after 16 seasons because she didn't like the way the program was trendy. She replaced Shaver with then 39-year-old Dane Fisher. Since the spring, hundreds of sports have been eliminated by schools across the country, mostly mid-majors, mostly for financial reasons. The September 3rd decision, approved by William & Mary President Catherine Rowe, Rector John Littell, and the school's Board of Visitors, would impact 118 students and 13 coaches, but would save the athletic department over $3.5 million a year. I doubt, though, that the powers that be anticipated the backlash. Female athletes at the school hired California attorney Arthur Bryant to file a lawsuit on their behalf. Faculty members were not consulted, and some didn't like that. And members of the Board of Visitors have gotten more than an earful over the past month. Claims of plagiarism came when it was discovered that some of the content in the official William & Mary letter were copied word for word from an almost identical statement made by Stanford University when it cut several sports in July. That may have been Ms. Huge's undoing today. You know, they take that stuff seriously at William & Mary. But the plagiarized statement was also attributed to President Rowe and the school's provost. With so much emphasis on the school's honor code, will they too be held responsible? For now, Huge takes the heat and loses her job. President Rowe's chief of staff takes over athletics, and perhaps the 7 sports won't be eliminated after all. On the storied campus of William & Mary, changes are hard to come by, even when it comes to sports. I'll keep an eye on this story as it develops.
Just starting to develop, too.
These are the days of our lives.
I think somebody already said that. That's plagiarism. So you can't say that.
All right.
I'm kidding.